for radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about Sendwave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Hi everyone, it's your girl BB Clement, the author of How to Go From Employee to Entrepreneur and the host of your weekly business show, BB Means Business, the show where we discuss everything you ever wanted to know about business but you were afraid to ask. How do I start my business? How do I raise the finance? How do I grow my business? Where am I going to find my customers? Join me every Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. on Starr Radio UK to get all the information and tips that you need to become a successful entrepreneur and become financially free. Remember, don't let life dictate to you. Rather, put your signature on life.
Are you looking for the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy door-to-door shipment company? Well, look no further. When was the last time your family received a shipment back in Ghana on time and intact? You are not sure? Well, Lamb Shippers, we pride ourselves with being the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy shippers you can use. You are assured of a prompt pickup anywhere in the UK by our personnel. They also make sure your items are well packaged to get to its destination intact. When it comes to door-to-door shipment, look no further. Well, Lamb Shippers, contact us on 07939009321 or 07498911820. Or you can visit our website www.welllamp.co.uk. You can also drop us a mail, info@welllamp@gmail.com. Well Lamp Shippers, fast, reliable, and trustworthy.
Hi there. Are you dreaming of owning your own house in Ghana? Then you will need a well-documented piece of land that is free from troubles. I highly recommend My Africa Property for any size of land that you will need. With My Africa Property, lands are available in Pram, Sopoli, Tohenia, Ogome, Dodova, Winneba, and many other locations at affordable prices. These locations are about an hour away from the airport, only 35 minutes from the motorway, 10 minutes drive from Central University College, 10 minutes drive to the beach, and close to Pram Senior High School and Ghana Men's Soccer Center of Excellence. For more details, visit our website www.myafricaproperty.com or call our UK office on 0208 123 2523. For our US and Canada offices, call us on +1 585 184 994145. You can also email us at ghana@myafricaproperty.com.
Getting onto the property ladder has never been easy until now. Join us this and every Thursday from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. live on the Property Hour Show on Starr Radio UK, where we talk to mortgage brokers, property developers, estate agents, landlord, tenant, property consultants on how to invest or get into the property business and make money. You can't afford to miss this. The Property Hour Show is your best source into the property industry.
Tune in to On Point here on Starr Radio UK with Empress Regina every Monday at 5 p.m. GMT. Looking forward to your company.
Hey, Charlie. You're on your way to Ghana. Boy, oh boy. You stressed out. Tired? Go, you're going to be resting. Okay, then let me recommend to you JN Mobile Spa in Accra, Ghana. Oh boy. JN Mobile Spa, they provide organic care in massage. Are you stressed? Do you need rejuvenated, etc.? For your facials, maybe exfoliating, firming, and lifting? Then contact JN Spa on 00233 244 941 002 or 00233 2006 06386, and they will be right there on time. JN Mobile Spa, your health and beauty needs at your doorstep.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR. S for Starr, R for Radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Hi everyone, it's your girl BB Clement, the author of How to Go From Employee to Entrepreneur and the host of your weekly business show, BB Means Business, the show where we discuss everything you ever wanted to know about business but you were afraid to ask. How do I start my business? How do I raise the finance? How do I grow my business? Where am I going to find my customers? Join me every Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. on Starr Radio UK to get all the information and tips that you need to become a successful entrepreneur and become financially free. Remember, don't let life dictate to you. Rather, put your signature on life.
Are you looking for the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy door-to-door shipment company? Well, look no further. When was the last time your family received a shipment back in Ghana on time and in time? You are not sure? Well, Lamb Shippers, we pride ourselves with being the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy shippers you can use. You are assured of prompt pickup anywhere in the UK by our personnel. They also make sure your items are well packaged to get to its destination in time. When it comes to door-to-door shipment, look no further. Well, Lamb Shippers, contact us on 07939009321 or 07498911820. Or you can visit our website www.welllamp.co.uk. You can also drop us a mail, info@welllamp@gmail.com. Well Lamp Shippers, fast, reliable, and trustworthy.
Hi there. Are you dreaming of owning your own house in Ghana? Then you will need a well-documented piece of land that is free from troubles. I highly recommend My Africa Property for any size of land that you will need. With My Africa Property, lands are available in Prampram, Sopoli, Tohenia, Ogome, Dodova, Winneba, and many other locations at affordable prices. These locations are about an hour away from the airport, only 35 minutes from the motorway, 10 minutes drive from Central University College, 10 minutes drive to the beach, and close to Prampram Senior High School and Ghana Men's Soccer Center of Excellence. For more details, visit our website www.myafricaproperty.com or call our UK office on 0208 123 2523. For our US and Canada offices, call us on +1 585 184 994145. You can also email us at ghana@myafricaproperty.com.
Getting onto the property ladder has never been easy until now. Join us this and every Thursday from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. live on the Property Hour Show on Starr Radio UK, where we talk to mortgage brokers, property developers, estate agents, landlord, tenant, property consultants on how to invest or get into the property business and make money. You can't afford to miss this. The Property Hour Show is your best source into the property industry.
Tune in to On Point here on Starr Radio UK with Empress Regina every Monday at 5 p.m. GMT. Looking forward to your company.
Hey, Charlie. You're on your way to Ghana. Boy, oh boy. You stressed out. Tired? Go, you're going to be resting. Okay, then let me recommend to you JN Mobile Spa in Accra, Ghana. Oh boy. JN Mobile Spa, they provide organic care in massage. Are you stressed? Do you need rejuvenated, etc.? For your facials, maybe exfoliating, firming, and lifting? Then contact JN Spa on 00233 244 941 002 or 00233 2006 06386, and they will be right there on time. JN Mobile Spa, your health and beauty needs at your doorstep.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR, S for Star, R for Radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Hi everyone, it's your girl BB Clement, the author of How to Go From Employee to Entrepreneur and the host of your weekly business show, BB Means Business, the show where we discuss everything you ever wanted to know about business but you were afraid to ask. How do I start my business? How do I raise the finance? How do I grow my business? Where am I going to find my customers? Join me every Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. on Starr Radio UK to get all the information and tips that you need to become a successful entrepreneur and become financially free. Remember, don't let life dictate to you. Rather, put your signature on life.
Are you looking for the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy door-to-door shipment company? Well, look no further. When was the last time your family received a shipment back in Ghana on time and intact? You are not sure? Well, shippers, we pride ourselves with being the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy shippers you can use. You are assured of a prompt pickup anywhere in the UK by our personnel. They also make sure your items are well packaged to get to its destination intact. When it comes to door-to-door shipment, look no further. Well, Lamb Shippers, contact us on 07939009321 or 07498911820. Or you can visit our website www.welllamp.co.uk. You can also drop us a mail, info@welllamp@gmail.com. Well Lamp Shippers, fast, reliable, and trustworthy.
Hi there. Are you dreaming of owning your own house in Ghana? Then you will need a well-documented piece of land that is free from troubles. I highly recommend My Africa Property for any size of land that you will need. With My Africa Property, lands are available in Prampram, Sopoli, Tohenia, Ogome, Dodova, Winneba, and many other locations at affordable prices. These locations are about an hour away from the airport, only 35 minutes from the motorway, 10 minutes drive from Central University College, 10 minutes drive to the beach, and close to Prampram Senior High School and Ghana Men's Soccer Center of Excellence. For more details, visit our website www.myafricaproperty.com or call our UK office on 0208 123 2523. For our US and Canada offices, call us on +1 585 184 994145. You can also email us at ghana@myafricaproperty.com.
Getting onto the property ladder has never been easy until now. Join us this and every Thursday from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. live on the Property Hour Show on Starr Radio UK, where we talk to mortgage brokers, property developers, estate agents, landlord, tenant, property consultants on how to invest or get into the property business and make money. You can't afford to miss this. The Property Hour Show is your best source into the property industry.
The best radio show. Broadcasting worldwide, online 24/7.
all around the world. In your car,
at work,
at home,
on your smartphone.
This is Starr Radio UK.
Are you ready to turn it up?
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you get by. If you smile through your fear and sorrow, smile and maybe tomorrow you find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. Hey, this is Archie, and you are listening to Starr Radio UK and the Morning Show.
This is Starr Radio. This is
UK.
Starr Radio
UK.
This is Starr Radio
UK.
Welcome.
Broadcasting worldwide, online 24/7.
Enlighten your day with Starr Radio. Starr Radio. Radio for the people, by the people.
Yes, let me say hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good dawn to you, wherever you might be on planet Earth, and those of you on other planets as well. We want to salute each and every one of you and welcome you to the Thursday edition of the Morning Show. Today is the 25th day of July, the year 2024, with a time now 6 minutes to the top of the hour. That is 6 minutes to 11 here in London. So wherever you are listening to us from, I hope you go one step further. Just share the broadcast with your friends and loved ones and invite them to like our pages as well. And as you know, I remain yours sincerely, the one and only.
This is the morning show with Archie.
So from now till exactly 12:30, where we'll be bringing the program to a close, I'm going to be your captain. I'm going to bring you everything from archaeology to zoology, from Accra to Zanzibar. As we say, if it's making the headlines, be rest assured that I'm going to bring that your way. So wherever you are, don't even think of touching the dial, because today we're going to be having a special guest with us, one that will help you out big time. Somebody said big time. How big? I really mean very big, and I'll be bringing you all that in a moment. A representative from the Stanbic Bank in Ghana who will be joining us, so stay tuned and don't you even think of going away. This is Starr Radio UK, and this is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. All right, let me say good morning to Mr. Francis Guy, my able producer, for all the wonderful work you're doing in the background. And a special good morning also goes to the one and only KB Bossman, wherever you are. Good morning to you. I know you're on your way. Yes, we'll catch up later. But Martin, good morning to you. And let me say good morning also to my special guest for today, Nana Redu. Yes, he's going to be joining us today. A special envoy, let me put it that way. Here in London, where he's going to be bringing you everything that you need to know. And Owiredu-Gyamera, of the Stanbic Bank Ghana. Yes, he'll be joining us during the course of the program. That means a good morning to Bishop Adeshina, Anthony Adedeji. Aziz, massive good morning to you all. Sir Maxwell, How are you doing? Pastor Momo, good morning. Bishop Adesina, good morning. My brother Felix, all the way in. Yes, up north. Let me say good morning to you as well. And let me say good morning to Kojo D. Kojo, I hope you are all doing very, very well. Mr. Malik Dramani Mahama, massive good morning to you, sir. I hope you are also doing very, very well. Reverend Michael is here, my big reverend. Yes. I hope you are enjoying. Yeah, he said he was in Ghana, and then so I said, my big reverend, are you enjoying? He said, well, the weather is nice there, but it's not that. But wherever you are, this is Starr Radio UK. This is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London on a special Thursday edition of the morning show. As I did say, I'm going to be having a special guest, but wherever you are, stay tuned. But by what program outline, this is what is going to be happening today. Let me say good morning to Mavis Ekufu as well. Yes, Mavis, I hope you are doing very, very well. But do me a massive favor, share the broadcast with your friends and loved ones, and invite them to like our pages. We are broadcasting on all the social media platforms. Yes, this is Starr Radio UK. Okay, so now let's crack on. So by one program, I'm going to bring you the quote for the day, the weather forecast will follow suit, then the travel update as well. We'll move on from there to have a look at the stories making the rounds across the globe today. That is known as Global Trotting. After which, I'll bring you all the details of the story that is making the rounds. Then at 11:45, the lines will be open for you to add your voice to the discussions. We'll move on from there. And exactly at 12 o'clock, I will be linking you up with Nana Owiredu-Gyamera, who is the head of international banking and diaspora banking in Stanbic Bank, Ghana. Yes, we'll be telling you more about him. And somebody like that, he's been here. He knows how living here is like, and then moving on to that part of the world is like as well. And therefore, if you have to invest your money, he knows how difficult money is to come by. And therefore, if you are going to be investing, he knows how to help you out on that front, because they're going to be having a special program where on a property, how to own a property in Ghana. That event is going to be taking place at on Friday, yes, from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. Well, tickets are available on Eventbrite, yes, and it's Join Ghana Property Fair. He's here to attend that. An event taking place at the 9 Broadway High Road, Wood Green in London, N22 6DS. Now, we have all those information there, so just get in touch with them and they will help you on that front as well. And another one too taking place, own a property in Ghana, by Ghana Property Fair. And this one, the Thames Innovation Center, and that is on the 27th, that is Saturday as well. So there are 2 events taking place. So it's going to be quite an interesting one. If you are not able to go attend there's Friday one, you have the privilege, the opportunity to attend the Saturday one as well. But whatever it is, yes, that one takes place at Abbeywood Station. The trains that going to that place is at Abbeywood Station, Belvedere Station, and it is 2 very named way, Erith, Kent. The postcode DA184AL. If you want to go or travel on the bus, it is 180-401 or 601, whichever the situation or the case might be. You got to get there and let your that chance to have or to own a property in Ghana be realized for you. But okay, for now, it is all coming your way from Starr Radio UK. It is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Bringing the time now to exactly a minute after 11, and this is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. That is Starr Radio UK. All right then. So now let's move on to the quote for the day. It says, all life struggles is between the past, present, and the future. All of life struggles is between the past, the present, and the future. And what is important is, what do you do about that? Mr. Frank Davis, good morning. There's a saying that he said, history is a dialogue between the past and and a stepping stone into the future. Okay, the dialogue between the past and the present, and a stepping stone into the future. So which is which for you? Now make sure you know, and yes, you put all those things together, and I can tell you that you will do something about your life. This is Star Radio UK, and this is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. So now let's move on to the other bits where we're going to be looking at the weather as well. It's quite an interesting day with the weather. It's so sort of cloudy here. Looking at the windows, or looking through the windows, I could see and the CCTV, I could see monitoring the streets. A bit calm, cloudy there. But is that what it's going to be for you today? For those of you, the parents and the children who are on holidays, who are planning to take some, some people are traveling out of the country, which is good because they're going to places that are very sunny, and they said the temperatures are going to be going very high. But this afternoon will be mostly cloudy with shower spells of rain in far southern areas, cloud and showers in the northwest, some heavy. Central areas will be mostly dry with some sunny spells, and it's going to be humid as well. Tonight we'll see any rain in southeastern areas, clear eastward. Some scattered showers will persist in northwestern areas, but it will be largely dry with clear spells and developing elsewhere. But when it comes to London and the southeastern part of England, this is how the weather going to be for you today. Now this afternoon will remain generally cloudy with spells of rain moving in from the southwest. Now some drier interludes are likely later in the day. However, a humid and breezy day is expected as well. Now this evening will start with cloudy skies and a few spells of rain lingering in places. Behind these, the skies will start to clear with dry conditions until dawn. Top temperature is going to be 21 degrees. The low is going to be 14 degrees. Pollen level is going to be low. UV level low. Pollution is going to be low as well. Sunset is going to be at 20:58, and sunrise for tomorrow morning is 05:15 hours. This is Star Radio UK, and this is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London.
This is Star Radio UK.
Okay, now let's go on your travels this morning. If you are traveling this morning, if you're on the roads anywhere, let's go on the travels this morning. Let me tell you exactly what is happening on your travels this morning. And let's see. Just bear with us because it looks like our YouTube channel had restarted without us knowing. Our producer just came in to inform us. So let's reactivate the other line for you. But it's all coming your way from Star Radio UK. Okay. So thank you very much. My able producer there. Star Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. So now moving on to your travel this morning. What have I got for you? So on your travels, yes. On the major. Okay, starting from the underground. Now, on the underground this morning, the Central line is experiencing minor delays, and we have the Piccadilly line that's also experiencing severe delays and minor delays. So, on the Central line, minor delays between Leytonstone and Hainault due to train cancellations. Minor delays between Leytonstone and White City westbound due to an earlier customer incident at Holborn. Good service on the rest of the line though. And then on the Piccadilly line, we've got severe delays between Acton Town and Uxbridge Heathrow terminals, and minor delays between Cockfoster and Annos Grove while they fix a signal failure at Stamford Brook. Now tickets are being accepted on Elizabeth Line, Great Northern, London Overground, South Western Railway, and buses via any reasonable routes. Good service on the rest of the line though. Now all the other underground lines are running a very, very good service. So wherever you are, don't even think of moving in from anywhere. I'll just continue on the travel. DLR, good service. London Tramlink, good service. But the London Overground is having a problem. As we've been announcing, until the 4th of August, no service between Hackney Downs and Chinford. Replacement buses are operating. So check before you leave. Now taking you straight to the major roads in London as well. On the major roads in London, A40 and North Circular A406 are experiencing serious delays. If you can avoid them, do your best to do so. On the London cable car, good service. London River Bus, good service there as well. But as we say, keep your eyes on the roads. Keep your eyes on the roads as we keep you navigated. I promise our bond. Coming on to the final segment of the travel update, and that is the National Rail. And what have I got news for you on the National Rail this morning? What have I got there for you? Let me bring that your way. Now, Great Western Railway has got minor delays, Northern Rail, minor delays, ScotRail, minor delays, and South Western Railway has also got minor delays. Also, Transport for Wales is providing special service, so please check before you leave. All right, then. So I will say it once again as I normally will. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good dawn to you, wherever you might be on planet Earth. Enjoy your commute for today. But you know what? Continue to keep those eyes where? On the roads. Let's take a quick commercial, and once we come back, we'll bring take you to or on the global trotting. Stay tuned. Hey, Charlie. You're on your way to Ghana. Boy, oh boy. You stressed out. Tired? Go, you're going to be resting. Okay, then let me recommend to you JN Mobile Spa in Accra, Ghana. Oh boy. JN Mobile Spa, they provide organic care in massage. Are you stressed? Do you need rejuvenated, etc.? For your facials, maybe exfoliating, firming, and lifting? Then contact JN Spa on 00233244941 or 00233200606 and they will be right there on time. JN Mobile Spa, your health and beauty needs at your doorstep.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR, S for Star, R for Radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Hi everyone, it's your girl BB Clement, the author of How to Go from Employee to Entrepreneur and the host of your weekly business show, BB Means Business, the show where we discuss everything you ever wanted to know about business but you were afraid to ask. How do I start my business? How do I raise the finance? How do I grow my business? Where am I going to find my customers? Join me every Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. on Starr Radio UK to get all the information and tips that you need to become a successful entrepreneur and become financially free. Remember, don't let life dictate to you. Rather, put your signature on life.
Everywhere you go, Afrobeat reggae dancer taking over. Everywhere you go, Afrobeat reggae dancer taking over. Yo, what's up, people? This is a boy Raskin Bobo One. Tune in every day, every night at the Starr Radio UK with the big man them Archie. When I say Orta, you say fire.
Welcome back to the program Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Bringing the time now to 11 minutes past the top of the hour, and this is Starr Radio UK, the morning show, the 25th day of July, the year 2024. And as I did announce earlier on, we're having a special guest with us this morning, a representative from Stanbic Bank, all the way in Ghana. Well, he's going to be telling us a lot of things in the person of Nana Owiredu-Gyamera. Yes, we will be having a chat with him during the course of the program. It's all pertaining to how to get financing to get your foot on the property ladder, pertaining to the property fair that is going to be taking place. We're going to be telling you more about all that so you don't miss out on it at all, because you know, Star Radio UK, when we have good news or good opportunities or stuff like that, we will want to make sure that we share it with our astound and cherished listeners. So once again, welcome to the program. Now let's go global trotting. So what is happening on our the news that is making the round this morning, starting from home here in the UK. A police officer has been suspended after airport kicking video was circulated. A police officer has been suspended after a film circulated of a man being kicked and stamped on the head at the Manchester airport. Well, and then a man is in custody on attempted murder charge over a soldier. Wow. And then another story making the rounds as well. 8-year ADHD backlog at NHS clinics have been revealed, and it's quite a big one. So it's a big mountain to climb when it comes to the current government, the new government. Let me put it that way. Would you like what is new? Or yes, that is the Labour government, Keir Starmer and his team. I mean, it's not an easy task. Road ahead. As sang in the Christian fraternity, it's not an easy road. We're traveling to heaven, right? Yeah. It's not an easy road. If you want to move the whole nation, the whole of the UK to a good place, boy, there's a lot of things. And Labour to use Crown Estate land to boost wind energy. Well, so you cannot say that even the Crown Estate lands are being used. So what about you? All right then. And Generic becomes the Tory leadership candidate as well, throwing his heart in. There. We're going to be telling you more about all that. It is all coming your way from Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. And in other stories making the rounds as well, Biden says he quits. He quit U.S. presidential race to save democracy. The president, who is backing Kamala Harris to be the Democrats' presidential nominee, said, "I revere this office, but I love my country more." Well done to him. But some are saying that, why didn't he take that stand from the beginning, knowing that his age and everything is working against him, yet he decided to go on? But hey, who knows? Yeah? And Netanyahu defends Gaza war as protesters rally outside U.S. Congress. And then in other stories as well, race to contain oil spill after ship capsize as typhoon hits Taiwan and the Philippines. And let me say good morning to my brother Jojo Emmanuel. Yes, man of God. I hope you are doing very, very well, because I know that the last time we got in touch, you were in Philippines. I hope you are doing very, very well there. And then Ukraine thrown into wars, a bleak future as drones open new battle front. Those are some of the stories making the rounds there. In other stories making the rounds in other parts of the world as well. Frantic digging at scene of deadly Ethiopian landslide, and it's quite a worrying trend there. Now Namibia has turned the visa table on Western nations as well. Now, so it's like, okay, you need us. You come into our area to come and look for. So now we're also going to be doing our own thing. But what do you think? Okay, in other stories as well, Kenyan opposition joins crisis hit government. Well, would that procure peace in that part of the world? Or what do you think? And dozens arrested in Uganda anti-government protests. Well, we did talk about that a couple of days ago. And 25 migrants dead in Mauritania shipwreck. Well, what are the push factors? What is pushing people to leave that part of the world? Why are people taking this treacherous journey? It's like the leper's theory. We stay, we die. We risk, we might die. If we don't die, we make something out of ourselves. But you look at all that and you ask yourself the question, what exactly has gone on? Ladies and gentlemen, Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Now in Nigeria, Bono Group protests against Ndome's removal and seeks reinstatement. And then Meta Platforms, parent company of Facebook, removes 63,000 suspected Yahoo Boys accounts. and crew theft. Navy bus private residence converted to illegal refinery in Rivers State. And Tinubu works attracted Enyim to APC. Governor Nwifuru is also saying, and some other story. 3 die in a Lagos building collapse. This has been one too many happening in Nigeria. Lots of building collapses there. And the question is, do they monitor, or those regulatory bodies, are they doing their best to see that those things are done? Well, it is all coming away from Starr Radio UK. So moving on to other stories making the rounds in other parts of the world as well. Atta Mills was passionate about lifting the vulnerable. That's what Mahama is saying. And economists advocates urgent reforms in property rate systems in Ghana. But I told you, when it comes to property, to how to own a property in Ghana, today we're going to bring you the man himself, Nana Yao Gyamera. Yeah, Owiredu-Gyamera. Nana Yao Owiredu-Gyamera. He's going to be bringing you that story this morning. So wherever you are, don't you even go away. Starr Radio UK. Now moving on straight to still some other stories before we take a musical break. Well, OSP launches manhunt for 3 key corruption suspects. Quite an interesting one. Who are they? The Office of the Special Prosecutor has published wanted notices for 3 individuals involved in ongoing investigations related to corruption and corruption-related offences. First on the list is Anthony Jesse, also known by his aliases as Nana K. Jesse, Nana Jesse, and Nana. Okay, and there are a few of them. Well, being on the wanted list, David Abeku-Fin and Emmanuel Newton. Okay, well, where are they? What are they doing? Okay, Cesar, Kofi, Ibrahim Faustina, and Kobina David. Well, those are some of the few people who are being wanted. So, we'll see about that. Now, interestingly, Atta Mills' family have declared war on Koko Anyidaho after 12th anniversary fracas. Now, what has he been up to? He says even the ghost of the former president at times appears to him and stuff like that. How true is all that? Well, you might not know. You and I were not there when he was saying whatever things that he was saying, but that's what he's saying. But now the family have declared war against him. And following the melee that ensued the 12th anniversary commemoration ceremony on the 24th of July, that yesterday, the family of the late Ghanaian President, Professor John Evans Fifi Atta Mills, has threatened to take action against Samuel Koku Anyidaho, the former Deputy General Secretary of the National Democratic Congress, who was also a close ally of the late president. The Red Lane ceremony held at the Asunje Park by the family of the late president and the National Democratic Congress was marred by chaos as Koku Anyidaho overran his scheduled time. Well. He decided to maybe preach and try to convert, but whatever it is, this is Starr Radio UK. This is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. We're going to take a musical break. Once we come back, we'll bring you all the details of that story. This is from Makafui Dao and Ejebia, and it says, "Enough for me, Jesus, you are, or God is enough for me." So enjoy it, and I'll be with you. Stay tuned. Don't touch that. Do me a massive favor, share the broadcast with your friends and loved ones and invite them to like our pages. Starr Radio UK.
Satisfaction you can never find in yourself or in another human's eyes. You tried everything, but what joy did it bring? You thought you were feeling high, but you were living a lie. I doubted when they told me that you could make it right. I knew it wouldn't be easy, but I knew it'll turn out right. Looked into myself and the emptiness inside. Tell me, can you feel me? How are you? Enough for me? Enough for me? Would you satisfy me completely? I want to believe you are all that I need, my God. Enough for me.
Who'd have ever thought that I'd find someone like you, who loves me unconditionally like the way you do? Every single day I wake up and I pray that your mercy and your grace will find me in all kinds of ways. So in those darkest times, like Daniel in the den, or even if it's like Lazarus who was dead and in the grave, I'm gonna look up to the hills like David did to you.
This is Starr Radio UK.
You are listening to Starr Radio Morning Show.
You satisfy me completely. I've come to believe you are all that I need, my God. Enough for me.
Enough for me. Enough for me. You satisfy me completely. I've come to believe you are all that I need, my God. Enough for me. You did not let go of me. You said you will take care of me. In my days I've never seen the righteous abandoned or forsaken, no.
Jesus Christ stepped in for me when he died on Calvary. He supplied my every need and proved without a doubt he's enough for me. Enough for me. He satisfies me completely. I've come to believe you're all that.
Enough for me. Enough for me. You satisfy me completely.
Enlighten your day with Starr Radio.
You are all that I need, my God. Enough for me. You did not let go of me. You said you will take care of me. In my days I've never seen the righteous abandoned or forsaken, no.
Jesus Christ stepped in for me when he died on Calvary. He supplied my every need and proved without a doubt he's enough for me. Enough for me. He satisfies me completely. I've come to believe you're all that I need. God, you're enough for me.
Nyamawu esu bonam edi bonamle nusianume meva bobina ewe kumia. Nyamawu esu bonam mawu esu bonam. You're enough for me. You're enough for me. You're enough for me. God is enough. You are enough for me.
Hey, Charlie. You're on your way to Ghana. Boy, oh boy. You stressed out. Tired? Go, you're going to be resting. Okay, then let me recommend to you JN Mobile Spa in Accra, Ghana. Oh boy, JN Mobile Spa, they provide organic care in massage. Are you stressed? Do you need rejuvenated, etc.? For your facials, maybe exfoliating, firming, and lifting? Then contact J&S Spa on 00233244941 or 00233200606 and they will be right there on time. JN Mobile Spa, your health and beauty needs at your doorstep.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR. S for Star, R for Radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medasse.
Everywhere you go, Afrobeat reggae dancehall taking over. Everywhere you go, Afrobeat reggae dancehall taking over. Yo, what's up, people? This is a boy Raskin Bobo One. Tune in every day, every night at the Star Radio UK with the big man them Archie. When I say Arta, you say fire.
Hi there, this is CJ Buckman, your life coach. And whenever I'm in London, I listen to Star Radio UK right here. But guess what? You can listen to wherever you are.
Welcome back to the program Star Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London, bringing the time now to exactement 11:28 and bringing you all the details of the story that you need to know this morning, or the ones that we put across this morning. As I did announce, exactly at 12 o'clock I'll be hosting Nana Yao Owiredu-Gyamera, who is one of the top hooks when it comes to Stanbic, especially to the diaspora. And as I did say, I'm going to bring you all that information. Nana Yao is he is the, let me bring you exactly. Nana Yao Owiredu-Gyamera is the head of the International Banking and Diaspora Banking in Stanbic Bank, Ghana. Let me tell you, now he relocated from the UK a few years ago after working for 10 years in the Barclays Bank UK, and later Aviva and Liga and General Insurance, the UK, as a financial advisor. Okay, so he's been out there. He's got his family here, so he's back in town. But he said, it's when I spoke to him, I said, you know what? There is a program that is going on. There's a promotion that is going on. I want to share it with our wonderful listeners and Ghanaian nationals, and of course, Africans and everyone as well. And that's pertaining to how to own your own property in Ghana. Interestingly, I did talk about this all the time. I said people have spent lots of money giving it to families and friends and loved ones and saying, well, you see to that for me, and they go back there, and even the land that they said they've acquired, those lands are no more there. So it's quite an interesting one there. But he says, what? There is a way forward. Say, I don't have the money, bulk money to buy a property there. He said, no, don't you worry at all. There is a way to do that. You talk to him, and because he's lived here, he knows how money is difficult to come by in this part of the world as well. And when you sweat and you make whatever money, you don't want it to go waste or down the drain, and therefore you want to make sure that whatever you send those money to be used for is being used for that. So this morning is going to be with us this afternoon at 12 o'clock, and then we'll look at all that. But listeners, this is Star Radio UK. This is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Now, let's go on and have a look at some of the story, the details of them that I have put across this morning. And first of all, what do I have for you from the UK front? A police officer has been suspended after a video circulated online of a man being kicked and stamped on the head at Manchester Airport. Now, Greater Manchester Police confirmed an officer had been removed from all duties after a thorough review of the further information of the incident, which took place on Tuesday. The footage showed a uniformed male officer holding a taser over the man who was lying on the ground at Terminal 2 before striking him twice. Now, Mayor of Greater Manchester and Burnham has appealed for calm after the footage sparked a protest outside Rochdale Police Station. Now, crowds could be heard chanting "Shame on you" at a demonstration where hundreds of people had gathered on Wednesday night. Now, Greater Manchester Police said it understood the deep concerns that had been widely raised in the build-up to the incident shown in the clip. A police spokesman said that firearms officers had been punched to the ground after trying to make an arrest following a fight in the airport. Now, there was a clear risk their weapons could be taken from them. The police spokesman said, adding all three had been taken to hospital, one with a broken nose. Now, 4 men were arrested on suspicion of assault and affray. Minas from Leeds was traveling through the terminal with his family when he saw officers approach the man to arrest him. They pinned him up against a wall, and he said before another man tried to intervene and a fight broke out, with the pinned man throwing punches until he was tasered to the floor when the officer kicked him. Well, it shouldn't have happened that way, but what exactly was going on for this person to behave that way, and the demonstration that ensued as well? We hope, in this part of the world, I believe in the rule of law, and I know that when they say they're going to do it, definitely, without a shadow of a doubt, they are going to see to that. So let's trust the system, and let's believe that will be done. That will be done there. Okay, it is all coming your way from Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. I told you I've got a special team from the Zogo, and I'll bring it during the latter part of the program. It says, be nice, be nice, be nice. You see, the police should have been nice, and this person too should have been nice, right? Somebody say right. But whatever it is, this is Starr Radio UK, and this is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London at 11:34. Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Let's move on to some of the other stories. Okay, so in the UK front, Anthony Essen has appeared before a Midway Magistrate Court on Thursday. A man has been remanded in custody after being charged with attempted murder of a Let me take it again. A man has been remanded in custody after being charged with the attempted murder of a uniformed army officer who was stabbed near a barracks in Kent. And the next 24 appeared in the Midway Magistrate Court on Thursday, having been charged earlier the same day. The court ordered that Mr. Essen be remanded in custody for his own welfare and with regards to the seriousness of the offences alleged. Lieutenant Colonel Mark Teaton, who is in his 40s, was stabbed shortly before 18 hours BST on Tuesday in Sallyport Gardens near Brompton Barracks. He remains in a serious but stable condition in hospital. Nelson, who is also charged with possession of an offensive weapon, was arrested half an hour later near his home in Morin Road, Rochester, police said. Now, asked to confirm his date of birth and address in court, Essen responded, "Why?" Prosecutors told the court he was arrested shortly after the incident on moped. A number of knives were found during a search of the moped storage compartment, they said. Defense counsel said it was its intention to instruct a consultant psychiatrist to explore the question of whether Essen is fit to stand trial even. Now, he is due to appear at Maidstone Crown Court on the 22nd of August. A defense source has confirmed the identity of the soldier to us. Lieutenant Colonel Tatum oversees an engineering course for the Royal Engineers. The nearby barracks is home to the Royal School, or First Royal School of Military Engineering Regiment. On Tuesday, Prime Minister Keir Starmer said, "Our thoughts were with the soldier, his family, and our armed forces who served to keep us safe. We wish him a swift recovery." Now, the question once again that I'm asking myself is, mental health and everything that comes with it, what exactly seems to be going on? You remember the Nottingham issue there? The guy who perpetrated that action as well was alleged to be suffering from, or said to be suffering from, mental health as well. But my issue, okay, my issue is, now if it is true that they are suffering from mental health or anything of the sort, what help have been given to them? And if it's found out that maybe some way, somehow, they are unpredictable, so they could do anything of the sort, do we keep them in? Because some people will tell you that, no, you do that, you are breaching their human rights and all that stuff. But if we find out that by whatever means or whatever is going on, we don't have the means to cater for them. We don't have the means to cater for them. Then, of course, the only way forward is to keep them in there. Because if we release them and all that we're going to be seeing is they doing things like that, then what do you think is going to happen there? Listeners, this is Starr Radio UK, and this is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Because of our time, let's move on. Biden says he quits U.S. presidential race to save democracy. But what is Trump also saying there? The U.S. President Joe Biden has told Americans in a televised address that he decided to end his faltering re-election campaign in a bid to save U.S. democracy. Mr. Biden, 81, said he felt his record as president merited a second term, but that nothing can come in the way of saving our democracy. He said he endorses U.S. Vice President Kamala Harris to unite their fellow Democrats and the country. The White House speech marked his first public appearance since he left the race on the 21st of July, paving the way for Ms. Harris to run for the party's nomination. Pressure had been building on him from colleagues and donors to step aside over doubts about his ability to serve another term following a disastrous debate with Republican Donald Trump. A few gaffes here and there. So somebody say it's a right move, but is it too little, too late? That is a question on the lips of most people. What do you think about all that? This is all coming away from Starr Radio UK. And what is Trump also saying about that? It's quite an interesting one, isn't it? Well. Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and American radio station in London. Donald Trump, whose time in office made him a pariah to many in the business world, has found new champions among tech leaders as his path back to the White House takes shape. Now, Elon Musk, the world's richest person, became the biggest name yet to throw his weight behind the former president this month, endorsing him and getting involved in fundraising efforts. The move capped weeks of mounting support from the tech world as influential ventures capitalists and tech leaders, including former Democratic donor Alison Huynh, investors Mark Andreessen and Ben Horowitz, and Winklevoss twins, players in the world of crypto, rallied publicly around Trump. Support for Trump is hardly universal, but it marks a sharp turn from just a few years ago when companies rushed to distance themselves from Trump in the weeks after the 2021 U.S. Capitol riots. Coming from Silicon Valley, where backing a ban on gay marriage, a Republican court once costs an executive his job, the change is especially striking. Well, at a cryptocurrency event at the Republican National Convention in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, Nicholas Longo, 27, the wealth management firm Fortuna Investors, said when he voted for Trump 4 years ago, he felt there was stigma attached. In 2020, it would have been inadvisable for me to express support for Donald Trump, he said. Now, all that has changed. How? Because he was shot at, or because of the performance of Joe Biden or the Democrats? Is that why they are saying so? Well, listeners, this is all coming away from Starr Radio UK. Now, another story is making the rounds as well. Israel's Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu told the U.S. lawmakers, "Our enemies are your enemies," in a landmark speech to Congress intended to rally support for the war against Hamas in Gaza, but marked by pro-Palestinian protests inside and outside the capital. Now, when we fight Iran, we're fighting the most radical and murderous enemy of the United States of America, Mr. Netanyahu said. Our fight is your fight, and our victory will be your victory, he added. The Israeli leader received a raucous reception from mostly Republican politicians as he delivered a speech to a joint session of Congress, his fourth. In contrast, Nancy Pelosi, a Democrat and the former Speaker of the U.S. House of Representatives, criticized the address in a post on X. Benjamin Netanyahu's presentation in the House chamber today was by far the worst presentation of any foreign dignitary invited and honored with the privilege of addressing the Congress of the United States, he said. Listeners, this is Starr Radio UK, and this is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. And Perry has been doing some nice work this morning, and let me say good morning to you, Perry, once again. Well, listen at Starr Radio UK. Let's move on to some other stories making the round. Okay. In other parts of the world as well, Israeli military has recovered 5 hostages' bodies in Gaza. The remains of a teacher and 4 soldiers were found in an operation in Khan Younis on Wednesday. But what about the ones that are remaining? People are saying, let's have a truce and let's bring them back. But will they? Have they? Can they? Well, in another story making the rounds as well from Venezuela. Yesterday I was just thinking, oh my goodness. It is fair to say few had heard of Edmundo Gonzalez when he registered as a candidate for Venezuela's presidential election back in March. The 74-year-old had never run for public office before and was not even widely known in opposition circles. And yet, in the 4 months since he decided to run for the top office, the key former diplomat has overtaken incumbent President Nicolas Maduro in the opinion polls. He has become the man the opposition coalition PUD is pinning its hopes on to oust Mr. Maduro, who has been in office for the past 11 years. A large part of his appeal stems from the fact that he has the backing of Maria Corina Machado, the woman who won an opposition primary on October by landslide. Mr. Machado received 93% of the votes in the open primary, despite being banned from running for the office. When the ban was upheld, the Supreme Court, the body which is tasked with Maduro loyalist Ms. Machado, first picked 80-year-old academic Corina Yoris to replace her on the ballot. Now, when Ms. Yoris was thwarted from registering her candidacy by computer problems, the opposition blamed on the government. Mr. Gonzalez became the opposition's surprise provisional candidate. But Maduro is saying that, you know what, even when I lose the election, I'm not going to be handing over. Now, he says the leader who promised to win by hook or by crook. So he says, yes, election is just going to be a formality, but I'm going to win. Whether I lose or not, I'm going to be the winner. Well, he's got a Supreme Court behind him, and he says even his war is going to be war until he wins. So what do you think about all that? This all is all coming your way from Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London at 14 minutes past the top to the top of the hour. In the next 14 minutes, we're going to be crossing over to have our special guest on the show this morning in the person of Nana Yao Owiredu-Gyamera. Nana Yao Owiredu. Okay, it's interesting. Gyamera. Okay. So why did I? Okay. Yeah, Gyamera. Okay. I don't know how it appeared on my system, Gyamera. Okay. But yeah, we're going to be hosting him. He's he's a diaspora banking official. Yes. Okay. At Stanbic Bank, Ghana Limited. And we'll be having him on the show. So wherever you are, stay tuned. Don't you go away. 2 stories from the African front as well. At the scene, Ethiopia's deadliest landslide, men are still digging through mounds of mud with their bare hands to spades and pickaxe to find those missing. Their efforts punctuated by the wails of women and children mourning the 229 people whose bodies have so far been found. They are victims of a cruel act of nature. On Sunday, heavy rains caused a landslide in village perched high on a mountain in the remote Gova zone. Now, with some homes engulfed by the landslide, nearby villages and police officers came in large numbers to dig through the mud in the hope of finding the occupants alive, while women and children looked on, praying and consoling each other. The search continued on Monday, only for a second landslide to occur, burying hundreds of people. No one knows exactly how many are under the mud there. And it's quite a sad one. Our thoughts are with them. I hope that the international rescue bodies are going to be helping them on that front. In Kenya as well, Kenyan President William Ruto has nominated key allies of main opposition leader Raila Odinga to his cabinet in the latest move to quell growing dissatisfaction with his government. He gave 4 posts to the opposition, including powerful finance and energy ministries. This is the first time the opposition will serve in government since Mr. Odinga took up the post of Prime Minister in the then President Mwai Kibaki's cabinet in 2008. Mr. Ruto's decision comes as he faces the biggest crisis of his presidency, with young people taking to the street to demand his resignation under the hashtag Ruto must go. The protests, which started last month over a proposed finance bill containing controversial tax hikes, grew in size until Parliament was stormed and part of it set ablaze. Well, by this move by the president, do you think it will quell or bring down the unrest that is going on in that part of the world? Well, some other place or other country that is looking at maybe also emulating what the Kenyans are doing, but finds themselves in massive, big trouble. The dozens of people have been detained in the Ugandan capital Kampala after joining scattered anti-corruption protests in defiance of an official ban. Now, lawyers said around 60 people, including a prominent TV presenter and 3 young protest leaders, were hurriedly brought before court and remanded in custody following a march on the country's parliament on Tuesday. President Yoweri Museveni, who has ruled Uganda for almost 4 decades, had warned before the event that protesters were playing with fire. The march was organized on social media amid anger over long-running allegations of corruption involving several high-profile public officials. The protests were partly inspired by demonstrations last month in neighboring Kenya, which forced William Ruto to drop planned tax rises. Now, police previously announced that they had refused to give permission for the march and will not allow any demonstration that threaten Uganda's peace and security. On Tuesday, riot officers were seen manning roadblocks while members of the security forces sealed off roads and stood guard around the parliament building. Pictures show marchers holding signs that read "Stop corruption" and calling the parliament a den of thieves. Another said, "We are peaceful protesters." But, well, what do you think is going to happen there? Are they going to see anything different from there? This is all coming away from Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. before we take a break and get a ground prepared for our guest who is supposed to be joining us. Stay tuned. Don't you go away. Don't you go away at all. This is Star Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Now, the Office of the Special Prosecutor in Ghana has published wanted notices for 3 individuals involved in ongoing investigations related to corruption and corruption-related offences. Now, first on the list is another Anthony Jesse, also known as by his aliases Nana K, Jesse, Nana Jesse, and Nana. Now, born on September 29, 1989, and current 34 years old, Jesse stands at a height of 1.73 meters. He has brown eyes, black hair, and a brown complexion. Now, Jesse's last known address is in Ajen Kutuku, West Municipality, with possible locations in Accra, Greater Accra, Eastern Region, and Ashanti Region. Well, a picture of him has been published as well. Quite interesting. He's associated with individuals such as Cesar Kofi, Ibrahim Faustina, Kobina David, Abe Kofi, and Emmanuel Newton. Jesse is wanted for his involvement in corruption, bribery, and abuse of public office for profit. The second individual is Francis Asare, born on February 1, 1997, making him 27 years old. Asare has brown eyes, black hair, and a brown complexion as well. His last known address is in New Fadama, Accra. He may also be found in the Greater Accra region and Eastern region. Asare is known to associate with Sadia Al-Hassan, Cesar Kofi Ibrahim, and Anthony Jesse. Well, he's a young man. I look at his pictures and I'm like, whoa. He's also wanted in his involvement in corruption, bribery, abuse of public office for profit, and aiding and abetting other public officers in similar activities. Oh boy. The third one is Sadia Al-Hassan, a 41-year-old woman born on April 21, 1983. Al-Hassan stands as high 1.62 meters with brown eyes, black hair, and a brown complexion. Her last known address is Kwapro UCC campus, which with possible locations in Central Greater Accra and Eastern and Noti regions. She's associated with Taibatu Saidu, Karimu Saidu, Joel Ofori, Cesar Kofi Ibrahim, and Francis Asare. Now, interestingly, there seems to be a common denominator there when it comes to all the various people that we are talking about. But let's see what is going to happen there. We hope that by publishing all this, people will come forward. But what are they giving to people who will come out with that information? Now, what about the big hooks who are stealing big monies, and yet the law or the system is still protecting them? And we're going after small fishes. But somebody will say this is not small fishes. Now they want to use them as an example to stop other people from pursuing such quests to make themselves rich. But ladies and gentlemen, this is Star Radio UK, and this is your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Okay, let's move on, and let's look at another story that is making the rounds in Ghana as well. This time round from Koku Anyido. Now, following the meal that ensued at the 12th anniversary commemoration ceremony on the 24th of July 2024, the family of the late Ghanaian President Professor John Evans Mills has threatened to take action against Samuel Koku Anyido, the former Deputy General Secretary of the National Democratic Congress, who was also a close ally of the late president. The red-laying ceremony held at Asunjwe Park by the family of the late president and the National Democratic Congress was marked by chaos as Koku Anyido overran his scheduled time. Speaking on the development, Samuel Mills, a brother of the late president, said Koku Anyido is empowered to take such actions because he has the state on his side. But the question is, has he actually got a state on his side at all? Has he got a state on his side at all? He, however, warned that the MPP government, that is shielding Koku Anyido and influencing its action will not rule the country forever. Now, when they advise you and you don't listen, this is what happens. But Koku Anyido should know that hiding behind political powers has an expiring date. A day will come when the political power is hiding behind will expire, he said on Wednesday. You're not related to this man, and anybody could come here and celebrate him. He, that is Atta Mills, is for the country. So why would you want to clash with us? And as a coward, as he is, he ran away and left the people here, the fake family over here. We didn't intimidate anybody, but when persuasion fails, force is applied. Indeed, we are at Atunjwe Park, but when we talk to you and you don't understand, something or sometimes a little bit of encouragement will make you move, he said. Mercy Araba Ahima Kwashi, a sister of the late president, said that the family has become fed up with Koko Anyidoho's shenanigans and will take him on. Now, she protested that Koko Anyidoho has no blood relation with the late president, or has no, and therefore lacks the legitimacy to do the things he's doing. Now, people with Koko Anyidoho pretending to be the real relatives of Atta Mills, that is never true. We don't know them from anywhere, and they were here. He has schooled them, telling them that the rest of us are paternal brothers and sisters, and they are the real Atta Mills family. Oh boy. Now, it was so disgusting to find an 80-year-old woman pouring libation and heightening her tie, saying that she gave birth to Atta Mills. I was wondering if she gave birth as a baby. I want to make it clear, everyone, that Koko Anyidoho has stepped on the wrong foot by tampering with our brother's grave without our knowledge. That is totally unacceptable, and now we are going to deal with him because it is a taboo in our family to do that. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's quite an interesting one. But now, to prepare the grounds for the next part of the program, hopefully we will have him on, since we're still waiting to hear from him. I am going to take a quick break, and once we come on, we continue. Stay tuned and don't touch the dial. Hey, Charlie, you're on your way to Ghana. Boy, oh boy, you stressed out, tired. Go, you're going to be resting. Okay, then let me recommend to you JN Mobile Spa in Accra, Ghana. Oh boy, JN Mobile Spa, they provide organic care in massage. Are you stressed? Do you need rejuvenated, etc.? For your facials, maybe exfoliating, firming, and lifting? Then contact JN Spa on 00233 244 941 002 or 00233 2006 06386, and they will be right there on time. JN Mobile Spa, your health and beauty needs at your doorstep.
Hi guys, this is your friend Uruj from SendWave. SendWave is a money transfer app that is used by people all over the world to send money to their loved ones in Africa. With SendWave, you can send money to Ghana, Nigeria, Kenya, Uganda, and Tanzania. And the best part is, SendWave is absolutely commission free. Our exchange rates are excellent. You can see for yourself by checking them out on our website. So how do you use SendWave? SendWave is an app that you can download onto your phone from the App Store or Google Play Store. The app is free to download. After downloading it, just open the app and enter your name, email, and phone number. That's it. You're good to go. Make sure you use the promo code SR. S for Star, R for Radio. This promo code will give you £5 free credit to send to Africa on your first transaction. Your money will be delivered to your recipient within seconds. Feel free to call me on 0749 7377 647 at any time. I'll be happy to tell you all about SendWave and help you in any way I can. Remember to use the promo code SR for £5 free credit. Medase.
Hi everyone, it's your girl BB Clement, the author of How to Go From Employee to Entrepreneur and the host of your weekly business show, BB Means Business, the show where we discuss everything you ever wanted to know about business but you were afraid to ask. How do I start my business? How do I raise the finance? How do I grow my business? Where am I going to find my customers? Join me every Tuesday at 1:30 p.m. on Starr Radio UK to get all the information and tips that you need to become a successful entrepreneur and become financially free. Remember, Don't let life dictate to you. Rather, put your signature on life.
Are you looking for the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy door-to-door shipment company? Well, look no further. When was the last time your family received a shipment back in Ghana on time and in time? You are not sure? Well, Lamb Shippers, we pride ourselves with being the fastest, reliable, and trustworthy shippers you can use. You are assured of prompt pickup anywhere in the UK by our personnel. They also make sure your items are well packaged to get to its destination in time. When it comes to door-to-door shipment, look no further. Well, Lamb Shippers, contact us on 07939009321 or 07498911820. Or you can visit our website www.welllamp.co.uk. You can also drop us a mail, info@welllamp@gmail.com. Well Lamp Shippers, fast, reliable, and trustworthy.
Hi there. Are you dreaming of owning your own house in Ghana? Then you will need a well-documented piece of land that is free from troubles. I highly recommend My Africa Property for any size of land that you will need. With My Africa Property, lands are available in Prampram, Sopoli, Tohenia, Ogome, Dodova, Winneba, and many other locations at affordable prices. These locations are about an hour away from the airport, only 35 minutes from the motorway, 10 minutes drive from Central University College, 10 minutes drive to the beach, and close to Prampram Senior High School and Ghana Men's Soccer Center of Excellence. For more details, visit our website www.myafricaproperty.com or call our UK office on 0208 123 2523. For our US and Canada offices, call us on +1 585 184 994145. You can also email us at ghana@myafricaproperty.com.
Getting onto the property ladder has never been easy until now. Join us this and every Thursday from 7 p.m. to 8:30 p.m. live on the Property Hour Show on Starr Radio UK, where we talk to mortgage brokers, property developers, estate agents, landlord, tenant, property consultants on how to invest or get into the property business and make money. You can't afford to miss this. The Property Hour Show is your best source into the property industry.
Welcome back to the program Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. I bring you the time now to exactly just a minute of what? 4 minutes past 12. Okay, we're going to take a musical break whilst we wait for our guest, waiting to see whether he will be on. If he is, yes, we'll go on. If he doesn't, then we continue. So wherever you are, just stay tuned and don't touch the dial. This is from the Zongo Man. It says what? Be nice, be nice. Who should we be nice to? Well, Starr Radio, okay, we make sure that we are nice to everybody, aren't we? Yes, we always. All right, so enjoy it, and I'll be with you. Stay tuned.
Hey, Kokoti, Kokoti, Kokoti. Be nice to your brethren, be nice to your sister, be nice to everyone, and make the world a better place. Say hello to everyone, everyone say hello. Smile to everyone, everyone smile. Don't smile in my face and stab me hard in the back. You are the bully, oppressor, and a gangster. You're just a bombing, starving, shooting, killing, murdering innocent children, harassing them in the neighborhood, disturbing the peace in the neighborhood. Why can't you be nice, hey, and kind? Be nice to your husband, be nice to your wife, be nice to your colleagues, be nice to your mates, be nice to your friends, be nice to your neighbors, be nice to everyone, whether black or white. Cocotte, 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 cocotte.
Online, on mobile, and soon on DAB. This is Starr Radio UK, the leading Starr Radio UK station in London.
Unite against misogyny. Unite against homophobia. Unite against xenophobia. Unite, hey, unite, 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 unite against hate and make the world a better place. Hey, cocotte, 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 cocotte. Children, be nice, oh children. Children, be nice to your mates. Children, be nice to your friends. Children, be nice to your parents. Say goodbye to knives. Say goodbye to guns. Say goodbye to gangs. Don't shame your family. Don't give them headaches, stress and grief. Make them proud, proud of you. So be nice, hey, be nice, be nice, be nice, be nice to everyone and make the world a better place. Be nice to your children, be nice to your employees, be nice to strangers, be nice to refugees, and be nice to yourself. Be nice, be nice, be nice to everyone and make the world a better place. And make the world a better place. Yeah, 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 yeah. And make the world a better place. Yeah, 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 yeah. And make the world. Sister, be nice to everyone and make the world a better place. Say hello to everyone, everyone. Say hello. Smile to everyone, everyone. Smile. Don't smile in my face and stab me hard in the back. You are the bully, oppressor and a gangster. You're just a bombing, starving, shooting, killing, murdering innocent children, harassing them in the neighborhood, disturbing the peace in the neighborhood. Why can't you be nice, hey, and kind? Be nice to your husband, be nice to your wife, be nice to your colleagues, be nice to your mates, be nice to your friends, be nice to your neighbors, be nice to everyone, whether black or white. Cocotte, 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 cocotte. Unite against racism, unite against oppression, unite against gangstercracy, unite against misogyny, unite against homophobia, unite against xenophobia, unite, hey, unite, 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 unite against hate and make the world a better place. Hey, cocotte, 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 cocotte. Children, be nice, oh children. Children, be nice to your.
Well, listeners, this is Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. Bringing the time now to 11 minutes past the top of the hour. And as I did say, we're having ourselves a very special guest on the show. And I think he is on. Let's see whether we can hear him. Let's see whether we can hear him wherever you are. Maybe we, if we cannot have the visual, we'll have the audio of him. But wherever you are, don't tap the dial. This is Starr Radio UK. And let me say, Nana, good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm doing very well. I'm doing very well. Hope everything is good.
Everything is well, my side. Good. How about you?
Yeah, everything is working well here as well. Well, we know our listeners were waiting patiently for you. Okay, so let's crack on because we are a bit pressed with time. But just for the sake of our listeners, though I've introduced you several times on the program during the course of the program, but I will want you to introduce yourself to them as well.
Good afternoon to you all. My name is Nana Owiredu-Gyamera. I'm the head of international banking and diaspora banking in Stanbic, Ghana. And I'm here on a road show. I've seen the flyer on the page, and I'm inviting all Ghanaians who live in and work in the UK to come to the fair and come and speak to about 5 different developers from Ghana who would be able to showcase their properties to you. If you have any questions, you can ask them, and at least you have you can put a face to a name when you are looking to buy something in Ghana.
Wow, good. Now, first of all, those of us who live in the diaspora, most of the time, I be skeptical when it comes to, there's property in Ghana, there's that, because they are thinking of the fact that they go, most of the time they've gone to maybe make their own money, as we all know. And then you go give to some family member to say, you buy me a land, and then the next moment you go and there's nothing to show for it for. And therefore people are a bit skeptical. Now, I want people to understand exactly where you've come from, and therefore if you are talking to them, I want them to understand who you are. It's not somebody who just coming from Ghana and coming here and just come to say anything, but somebody who's been here. So can you just give them a bit of background there so that they know who they are talking to? Once again, please.
Okay, so I basically worked in the UK and relocated to Ghana. I used to work for Barclays Bank. I worked for Barclays Bank for about 10 years. I've worked with Aviva and Legal & General as well. I've been a financial advisor in the UK for donkey's years. If you go onto the FSA website, you see my name as a regulated advisor. So I've been in banking for over 20 years, and I've relocated to Ghana to work for Stanbic Bank, which is a very big brand. It's an international bank, and it's very, very well capitalized. Looking at buying in Ghana, like how Herbert just said, there's so many horror stories, and that has also led us to come up with the diaspora banking proposition. So this proposition has been with us for over 10 years, and so it is a proposition which is well, and it's a trusted bank offering this to you. The horror stories are mainly individual people that probably people have given monies to, or sometimes some companies that people have given monies to. But this is a case where if you're buying a property in Ghana and you buy through a Stanbic mortgage, Stanbic offers 80% of the value of the property to the developer, while you only contribute 20%. So Stanbic takes on a bigger risk than you do. So
hello. Yes, go on.
You can imagine all the due diligence will be done, all the I's will be dotted, will be crossed. So when the bank buys a property for you, you can be assured that you have a legitimate document that you hold in your hands. Most people who have had issues have bought it directly, and so there isn't an intermediary like the bank who would basically ensure that all the legal documentation is in place before the purchase is made. So if you come to the fair, you can speak to Stanbic Bank Diaspora Banking directly. We will also share, I'll share the account opening form with Herbert, which he can also get anyone who wants to open accounts to do so with it. And then when you come in, any further questions, I'm very happy to answer them for you.
Wow. Listeners, Starr Radio UK, a Thursday edition of the morning show. And of course, you know that I wouldn't bring you anything that has not been tested. And this is one that has been tested, is proven beyond all reasonable doubt that if you get in touch with them, they're going to do it for you. So now let's move on to, you were talking about opening the account, because most people are here, they might not have an account with Stanbic Ghana. How easy is it for people to open such accounts and then get onto that path?
Opening a bank account with Stanbic is very easy. As I said before, an international bank, we have a big cloud there. We are able to leverage on the digital technology. So for account opening, we have an online form that you can complete, and you basically submit all your documents through the online portal. It goes to Ghana. We open the account for you, and you can start banking. One of the prerequisites for opening the account is to ensure that all KYC and compliance has taken effect. So we will ask you to take your ID and your address verification to a notary public, which is a solicitor, the post office, any notary public who is regulated, who can sign and attest that they've seen the original copy, and so they have put their signature and their stamp to it. When we get those documentations via the digital portal, we'll be able to open the account for you. So just to recap, to open an account, you need a proof of ID, just like the UK. You need a proof of address, just like the UK, and a passport picture. But when you're doing it online, you basically take a picture of yourself and add it to the documentation, and we are able to process your account from there.
Okay. Now let's talk about people's income. Now, what should be the threshold for people to be able to have the ones that you are going to accept on to give a mortgage to?
Typically, we are looking around £2,500 a month as the minimum. The most important thing is your outgoings. We want the mortgage to be affordable. So to be able to qualify, one, you need to be a Ghanaian living and working in the UK. You need to be in a permanent employment. You need to be earning circa £2,500 a month, and you need to provide us with 6 months pay slip, 6 months bank statement, and a credit file. We'll use these documents to assess your eligibility, and we'll be able to tell you how much we can lend to you.
Okay. Now, another question that one of our listeners is asking, that how swift. So, assuming somebody applies for bank, opening the bank and everything, how long does it take for them to be accepted on that, or the application process go through for them to have this mortgage that you're talking about?
Because we are using your income in the UK to assess your eligibility, if you open the account today and you found a property tomorrow and you wanted us to check your eligibility, we'll be able to do so. We don't need a waiting period.
Okay. Okay. Wow. Listen, it's quite interesting, isn't it? This is Starr Radio UK, your favorite African and Caribbean radio station in London. And we have our special guest today, Nana Owiredu-Gyamera, who is the head of international banking, blah, 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 of Stanbic Bank, Ghana. Lots of credentials there. If I want to talk about it, I think it's going to take us the whole day. But we are looking at owning a property in Ghana. And they are saying that you don't have to have all the money to be able to do that, because they are there to give you the necessary support by way of giving you the mortgage to do so. And we are trying to charter how you can do all that. So if you have any questions, feel free, send it in, and I'll be sharing those questions with him. But once again, let me ask you about the property developers that you're talking about. Is it how many property developers are they coming for this event here?
We have 5 different developments coming.
Okay. And just in case somebody is got a property development company who is not part of the entourage that are coming in, are they able to access your mortgage facility as well?
Yes. Our mortgage is not tied to any developer. So if your developer you want to buy a property from has all the right documentation to be accepted by Stanbic Bank, we will be able to offer you a mortgage to buy that property. Okay. So we are not tied to any developer at all. Okay. So any property that you want to bring on board, if the bank assesses and it is indeed what it says it is, and they have all the right documentation, we will be able to buy that for you. Okay. One advice, because I'm a returnee myself and a banker for that matter in the UK, I would want to emphasize this, that when we're looking to buy property in Ghana, I know it is very sentimental. I know it is something passionate for most of us living here in the UK or living abroad to own a property back home. But the most important thing for us all to do is to first of all assess our affordability.
That's right.
I say this because I know and I speak to people daily, and affordability has not been one of the factors we consider when we are coming to buy property in Ghana. But to make it easier and to make it more meaningful to us, if you're looking to relocate to Ghana in the next few years or so, yes, then you can, do what you want to do and have your dream as you have to dream. But if this is basically a holiday home, or an investment property or whatever for you, let's please look at our finances well and only go for properties that we can pay off within the time frame we've agreed without much difficulty. Because I know when we live here, we have very big dreams about having dream properties in Ghana, but they don't come cheap. So we need to assess how much we want to spend on a holiday home or a property in Ghana way before we get into buying. And if, let's say, you're taking a 20-year mortgage, my expectation is for us to have a very good assessment of ourselves, the work we do, the income we generate on a month-to-month basis, and assess if we will be able to maintain this lifestyle for the next 15, 20 years or so that we take the mortgage. Yes, the big houses are fantastic and a dream for everyone, but it is for some people, not for all people.
That's right.
So if we look at it that way, we'll probably not sacrifice a big house for a small house which is affordable, because we have instances of a lot of people, and a lot of people on the call will probably bear with me that they probably have started building There are 5-bedroom houses, there are 4-bedroom houses, probably the last 10 years, 15 years, and not complete. Sunk cost. The property isn't usable. Time value of money. You've spent all that money over the years, and basically nothing is coming out of it because we probably punched too high in the sky above our limit. So let's basically be more, not too conservative, but let's be practical with what we want to buy, and let us be able to buy what we can afford and make sure that our investments are prudent. Because if you're locking capital in for the last 20 years, and let's say you've locked in about £80,000 already, I don't think creating a big white elephant for 10-15 years is a good use of money. So if we're building, the bank can help us build, but let's build something that is affordable or something within our means. And if we are buying, let's also look at buying something that is affordable and within our means. The good news is, with the developers I came with, we have property prices starting from as low as £41,000. We've got studios, we've got 1-bedrooms, we've got 2-bedrooms, 3-bedrooms. For those with deeper pockets, you can look at your townhouses, lovely townhouses available. All of these properties are in prime areas. So we have properties in Adenta going towards Pantang area. We have Achimota, we have Spintex, and we have luxury for the deeper pockets in Jolu, Adringano, East Legon areas. So there's a broad range of products or houses that you can buy for, and you can start from your studios right through to your executive townhouses.
Wow, listeners, this is Starr Radio UK. Now, we will not have all the time to be able to just break everything down for you. That is why this event is taking place tomorrow and Saturday. That is Friday, 26th, and Saturday, the 27th. So I will let I'll just talk briefly about those events that is going to be taking place, so that those of you who want to be part of it can go there, and at least if you have a property, just go there. Information, knowledge is power, right? So you go there, get yourself that information, and you can help people in your community and all stuff. So first of all, the event taking place tomorrow, can you talk about that, why it is and stuff like that? Yeah.
So the event taking place tomorrow would be at the Dominion Center. I'm sure most people know that's where most of these Ghanaian artists and events are held. So we are having this event there. It's basically a fair where the developers are all displaying what they have. You have an opportunity to speak to them one-on-one, and they would also be in the position to present a full array of all the portfolios they hold for you to know what they have. So that's basically the structure. It will start from 4 p.m. and end around 9 p.m. On Saturday, we move to Thames Mead. That event also starts from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. So we will have the same developers there. They would be happy to speak to you one-on-one. If you're looking for any deals, you can do that on the day. You'd have their contact details to contact them after the event, and so your property buying would be something coming to fruition by being able to speak to these developers directly. And those of us who probably cannot make it to Friday and Saturday, There is an event that would also appear in, which is the Akwesidai Festival, Akwesidai Festival 2024, which is happening on the Camberwell Green Park on Sunday from 1 p.m. to 6 p.m. as well. So if Friday and Saturday don't work for you, but Sunday works for you, you can come and meet the developers at the Akwesidai Festival on the Camberwell Green Park. We'll be happy to speak to you about the properties and also about account opening with Stanbic Bank.
Wow. Listeners, this is Star Radio UK. That is Nanaya for you. Wow. He represents you because he has been here. I mean, when I talk to people, I want people who have been in it, and when they can tell you, testify of something, then I know that, yes, they know what they're really talking about. You want to talk about somebody like that? That is him that has brought you their presentation this afternoon. But now, before you go, I mean, if people want to contact you, and other things, can you put all those details across so that they know what to do, and then your final words to our listeners, please?
So if you need to contact me, my UK number is 07919 593 125. So I'll repeat it. It's 07919 593 125. You can find it also on the flyer.
Okay.
And my Ghana number is 02099 80434. 02099 80434. And just to add, there are other banks that do diaspora banking, but you may ask, why Stanbic Bank? Stanbic is an international bank in the first place, very well capitalized bank, over 175 years old. And for a diaspora client, you have access to someone in the bank 24/7. So our customer service line is available to you to contact us 24/7. Because you are a diaspora banking client, we will offer you an executive banker who looks after your account. And just to put the icing on the cake, we also have a relationship manager, a diaspora banking relationship manager who understands the diasporans, who basically knows what goes on here and understand both systems, and is able to support you with whatever you need to do. So we make life easy for you. Even with your account opening, the diaspora banking relationship manager will hold your hands and get your account open for you. If you're looking for a mortgage, if you're looking for a property, if you speak to the diaspora banking relationship manager, they can hold your hands in your property purchase, in completing the documentation, in even checking out the property that you're looking to buy and giving you the necessary support that you need through the process. So if you came to us to buy from us, these are the benefits you get from being able to buy from Stanbic Diaspora Banking. And for the accounts as well, if you open a bank account with Stanbic Bank, what you get is a full bouquet of banking products. So when you open this account, we'll provide you with a savings account and a Visa debit card. We will also provide you with an investment solution bouquet. So if you need to invest the money to make some more money, we have investment options available to you. We also provide insurance services. So if you're looking for an insurance provision in Ghana, we'll be able to provide you with that as well. We also provide you with a mortgage facility to be able to buy your dream home in Ghana. Our banking solution also has an internet banking solution. So if you have an diaspora banking account, you basically will have access to your account anywhere in the world you are, 365 days in a year. You go online and you can see all transactions live on your account. We also have a phone app, so your account can be downloaded onto your phone. So wherever in the world you are, you still have access to these accounts. So for those of us who probably travel to Ghana, we always advise that occasionally or every month, just pushing some £100 into this account, and when you come on holiday, life will be better than ever before, because you'd have enough money in your accounts. You'd have a debit card on the account, and in Ghana now you don't need to be carrying cash everywhere. So you can basically use this account to be able to pay for everything that you buy, whether restaurants or whatever you're buying. Our account is Momo compatible as well, so if you needed to pay something via the Momo, to send somebody money through Momo, our online banking allows you to do that as well. If you have bills, you can pay that through our Stanbic online banking as well. To finish it off, we also provide you with text alerts. Okay. So let's say if people put money into your accounts, you don't even need to go check, because we have your phone number on our systems. The moment somebody puts in that 2,000 cedis into your account, you probably get a text message telling you that Kojo Menu has sent you 2,000 cedis. If somebody takes money out of your account, or you transfer money out of your account, you get a text alert and it tells you that, oh, you transferred 10,000 to Herbert, and so this is the narration on their account. So we make it very convenient for people living in the diaspora. You have access to your account 24/7. So that's basically the benefits of opening an account with Stanbic Bank Ghana Diaspora Banking.
Wow. Before we go, because somebody sent me a question, I can't end the program without asking that. It's saying that it looks like you are only targeting Ghanaians. Are you?
Should I say we are basically, or the diaspora banking department basically banks Ghanaians who live abroad.
Okay.
We have not extended the service yet to non-Ghanaians who live abroad. We are in an evolving world at the moment, so I can't say. I won't say never.
Yeah.
Say never.
Yeah.
So at the moment, what the proposition is that it is for Ghanaians who live abroad. We're trying to connect them back to Ghana financially, and that is that's the solution we have at the moment.
Wow. Now, let me say thank you very much for this wonderful presentation, and we hope that people who have listened to us have got the message that you're putting across, and we will see them the event, the one tomorrow that is taking place at the Dominion Center. We hope that you're going to be there, listeners, and that is from 4 p.m. to 10 p.m. That is for tomorrow, and that is the Dominion Center, 9 the Broadway High Road, Wood Green, London, N22 6DS. That's the postcode, and the various contact details are underneath the flyer. And also on Saturday, taking place at the Thames Innovation Center as well, 2 Veridin Way, Erith, Kent. The postcode once again DA18 for AL. You want to travel by bus, feel free. Bus is 180-401 and 601 goes there. If you want to go by trains, the Abbeywood station will take you to Belvedere stations as well. Listeners, this is Starr Radio UK. We're going to bring the program to a close, but let me say thank you very much to Nana Yao Owiredu-Gyamera, Head of International Banking and Diaspora Banking at the Stanbic Bank Ghana Limited. Nana, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Herbert.
All right then. Have a lovely day.
Same to you.
Right then.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Okay, listeners, thank you very much for joining us today on this wonderful program. We bring in the program to a close now. And let me say to every one of you who tuned in to listen to us, I hope that you take a leave from the conversation that we've had this afternoon. Not going on to say, I want to go and buy a land and then go through all the processes and all that. I'm not saying that buying, if you own a land, that is not good. No, that's not what I'm saying at all. But even if you have that, and maybe one of the questions that I was thinking of asking him, which eluded me, was pertaining to if I have my own property, I'm building, and I think now with everything that is going on, I've not got a means to do that. Could I have had them to support us? But whatever it is, I think when you go to the fair, they will be able to explain that to you. So on that note, let me say thank you very much to each and every one of you who have tuned in this morning to listen to us. I hope that the preacher man will say you've been blessed, right? But let me say thank you to maybe it's a Kufu for that wonderful link there as well, and to Nana Yao himself who came to do the presentation. Remember, tomorrow we're coming your way with another edition of the morning show, the Friday edition of the morning show. Of course, we're going to have our own Nana Yao there as well, Mr. Nana Yao. Yes, Nana Yao Tabiri, also coming your our money man, come to talk to you about everything pertaining to money. It looks like the Nana Yaos are all doing money, Abby. All right then. Okay. So I leave you in the capable hands of JB who says Cinnamon Chain. That means stay with me and don't you go away. The wonderful tune that I've come to fall in love with. A cover version of Papa Yanson's tune. And the one that song ends and you don't hear from me is me, Archie, saying have a top of the day and bye-bye for now.
This is Starr Radio UK.
Thanks for listening.
Tsunami